Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hi guys! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's say hi together. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys! So we finally found a good spot for us to do this Q&A.
But there's one problem.
What is it?
It's a little overcast today, so the lighting is bad. So we apologize for that.
It's fine.
It is 4 p.m. in the evening, but it's overcast. So sorry that we're a little dark. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to get to the Q&A, right?
Yeah.
So we told you guys, give us some questions. We have a couple of them written down. I think I have some in my head too that from videos back I remember people asking us that are very common questions that keep getting asked, so we'll try to answer those too. But she wrote a list, so let's see what she's got.
Okay, first question. From Jack Morelio. How will you know if the guy is really serious to you? Well, in our case, because we are LDR and we met online, you will know that the guy is very interested when he is trying to get to know you, trying to give time on you. What do you think? How about you? What do you do?
You're the Filipina. Okay, so I say it maybe doesn't have to be every day, because there's a lot of guys that work really hard, they work long hours, there's guys doing 16-hour shifts. So I don't think it'd be fair to say he has to contact you every day, but there has to be some consistency. I think if there is consistency, then that lets a woman know that you're interested in her for sure. If you're reaching out to her every day, let's say you know she gets off work at 6, you give her time to get home, clean up and eat, but you're contacting her every day.
Yeah, even if not
not
too
every day,
long.
I'm sorry. You're contacting her consistently, whether it be every day, every 2 days, every 3 days, but you're consistent and you're seeking her out.
Yeah, and the way the man would going to interact with you, like you can feel it, you know, deep inside of your heart you can feel it that, oh, this guy is kind of serious and trying also to get to know you deeply. And
don't ask her to take her shirt off.
Yeah.
That might be a serious question to you, but they're not gonna like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. So
yeah.
If the guy is like that to you, then I don't think you'd continue to talk to him. And also, of course, if the guy would say that he likes to see you and meet you in person, at least not more than 6 months, for sure.
Yeah. That's another big thing. I think if you're going online to meet a girl, you should already have the groundwork to be able to see her in person in a reasonable amount of time. I mean, if you don't have the resources or the time off of work to go see this girl for the next year, then if I was a girl, I wouldn't take you serious. You might be serious, but you're not serious in your preparations or your ability to see me, is the way I would take it as a woman. So make sure that you can have the capability of being able to meet this young lady, whoever it is, within 6 months or less.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't chat with anybody who was going to make me wait a year or more to come see me.
Yeah, right. At least the guy at least the guy would say something like, I'd like to meet you, you know, after 3 months or 4 months you're talking online.
Yes.
Yeah, so girls, do not waste your time on guys.
So we have consistency,
the
ability to meet within a timely fashion.
Yeah.
And of course that's after time of chatting, but don't get some girl wrapped up in an LDR chatting situation and then you can't see her for over a year.
Interested in getting to know more about you, like asking more serious stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is something I would like to say also. We are not an expert to say such things, but based on our experience and my experience going on online.
Strictly our opinion and what worked for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Next question?
Yeah. So I hope you don't miss anything. But if you meet in person, of course, you'll get to know more of the person, and that's the time you have to feel it. And if you have any doubts or you don't have any doubts, and if he is respectful, especially to your parents, that would be a big plus. You have to consider that a guy should also love your parents and your family, not just you. Okay, second question. You read it, love.
Okay, second question is from Chef Eden. Shout out to Chef Eden too, because Chef Eden is always there, always dropping comments. Yeah, Eden.
That's okay. Yeah.
always dropping comments and always active on our channel. So thank you, Chef Eden, for always being there. So Chef Eden, do you like Thai food? What are your favorite foods, and how did you adjust moving to America? Okay, so do you like Thai food? I love Thai food.
Yeah, not all. As long as it's curry, I don't like curry.
I love
I
curry.
don't like, yeah, Jake loves curry, and even if I don't like to eat, I still cook for him because I know how to cook curry food with curry
Very good.
dish.
She cooks it very good.
So, yeah, for the sake of my love, I will cook it for
Para
him.
sa love life.
Anyway, yeah, what are the favorite food? There's a lot to mention, guys. As long as it's not meat, I'm not a red meat eater because I feel like this is kind of crazy, but this is how my mindset works in according to kind of food that I
Gisette's
like.
world.
I feel like I'm a vampire when eating a red meat. When I chew it, it feels like it's a bubble gum that I cannot swallow it. So I don't like red meat, especially like steak. I don't like that, and pork. But there are times, like maybe once in a blue moon, I like to eat pork when it's too crispy, like
Crispy pata.
yeah, the crispy pata. That's my favorite also, but I only eat very seldom. So yeah, all kinds of seafood I ate, and all kinds of vegetables, guys, I eat kinds of all vegetables. So yeah.
So for me, my favorite foods are probably Thai food. I like a lot of Filipino dishes. I really like curry. Yeah, Thai curry. I mean, I pretty much like a lot of Asian dishes. We don't eat American food that often in our house,
Yeah.
Only when I maybe get tired of eating fish, vegetables, chicken, vegetables.
Because it's always repeating. Like we always eat fish, vegetables, chicken, fish, vegetables, chicken, shrimps.
Yeah.
Like that. That's all we have in the refrigerator.
Once in a while, I'll make tacos, or I'll make a hamburger, or I'll do something like that.
But just very, once in 2 months.
Yeah. But
And chicken joy, of course, sometimes.
so I guess
Joy, fried chicken. I'm sorry, we call fried chicken as chicken joy, like Jollibee.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
How did you adjust when you came to America?
Well, at first I was so excited because, of course, I'll be living with a man that I love. But if I would compare America to Philippines, it's way different. So I've been here for like 9 months, and I already have my own observation how it feels like and how it seems to be here. So I could say that it's really is kind of different. People here are more private than in the Philippines. We're so very like close to each other. Like, yeah.
Well, my opinion of that is, as an American, I think there's two things that, they may not be the only things that influence it, but two things that I think hugely influence the lack of interaction between neighbors and communities here in America versus the Philippines is, I think that in America, everybody's on guard. They don't know who to trust,
Yeah.
who's going to take advantage of them, etc. And then two, they're just busy with their own life. In America, we have a lot more material things, which I don't think equates to a better life personally. But we're just raised up believing that that's the way life should be. You work 40 plus hours a week, you buy a house, you get into a 30-year mortgage and buy a nice car, and
So
you need two cars.
Yeah, so people here are busy. Unlike in the Philippines, people may be busy, but there's always time that, like kids are going out, especially teenagers. So you'll see them in the streets, they're playing, they're having fun, they're making chica. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
Like here, it's really different. Yeah, so how I adjust? How I adjust?
How did you adjust? You didn't adjust at all. She didn't adjust. There's no adjusting for her, because when she was in the Philippines, she sat inside 24/7. She's not somebody who gets out very much there, and she doesn't do it here.
When I turn like 25, 26, I feel like I'm more homebody. But of course, when I'm at teenage time, I like to go out and, with friends, just walking down the street and make talks and just do whatever. We play, something like that. But of course, I think what happened is when I went to Dubai, it's also make me. I also have already the adjustment to myself to be alone and just work and in the house, work and in the house.
I mean, of course, if she wants to go out, she can. Nobody's stopping her, but she chooses just to be in the house long.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to get out.
So when I came here, so it's not new to me. So I think I didn't adjust, and with the personality of my husband, I didn't adjust also because, as you can see, my husband is more of Filipino personality. He's so very embracing the personality of Filipino. So I have no.
You don't
hard
feel
time.
pressured to
Yeah.
adjust to American culture or anything.
Yeah, I have no hard time actually. I'm just so lucky.
And thank you. You're so sweet. I'm kind of the same way. Like, I mean, unless I'm doing something super, super, like, let's go skydiving today or something like fabulous. Like, I don't feel the need to leave the house every day. Also, like, some people just have to always be out. They go to the mall just to walk around. Like, that is not me at all.
Yeah.
So we kind of fit together in that sense, you know?
Yeah. So to all the to all the girls who have plans to come here, you have to be very ready with the differences that you will encounter here, especially emotionally. You have to be ready. Okay, next question.
This one's for me. Misha Loves Lux asked, did you support Jess financially when she was in the Philippines, or did she have her own money? So that's a good question. When Jess was in the Philippines, when Jess and I met, she had her own money. I don't believe I sent you money until after about 6 months, diba?
I think when we met already.
Not right away.
Yeah. So it's
No.
3 months of chatting, and then when he came in the Philippines, we met, and then he goes back here in the US, and then I think like 6 months.
Yeah, so when we met, we started chatting. After 3 months of chatting, we met. I went to the Philippines, and then after 3 months of my return to the US, I started sending her money. And the reason I sent her money is not that she needed me to send her money, because she was, living and surviving just fine her own way. But, just like if I was dating someone here in America, I would take them out to dinner, I would buy them gifts, whatever, when you just court somebody in general.
Yeah.
I figured I would send her money just to make her life easier, to say, hey, here's some money you and your mom go out and eat, or, hey, if you need something, you want makeup, go buy it. This, just make life a little easier for you.
I actually said no to him, but he's a very big insister. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big insister to send me money just to treat me.
Yeah.
And then, but it's not actually necessarily.
Well, and one of the things I'd like to add to that, because I know there's guys that send money right away or whatever. For me, I wanted to send money sooner than that, but just because I just wanted to, I loved her, I was falling in love with her, and of course a man just wants to take care of a woman. But what I did not
It's like a gift to me, like occasionally he sent me some money. Not so much big money, but just enough to like eat in the restaurant or something like that.
But what
But
what I did not want to happen is I did not want the money to influence the relationship. And what I mean by that is, if she was going to be upset with me, when you don't want to send somebody money to the point where if they're upset with you, maybe they don't voice their opinion of being upset because maybe they think the money will stop. Now, knowing Jess sometime later, did I think that would happen? No. But initially, when I wanted to, when you're in that second month of courtship or whatever, and you want to send somebody money, for me, I didn't want the money to influence her ability or willingness to say, hey, I'm upset with you, or hey, I don't want to talk to you.
yeah. And then I think you really started sending me money when we start processing the visa,
Yeah.
like of coming here. So of course I need decent amount of money to process papers, this and that, go to
The
other
back and
places.
forth.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not actually a thing for me because I worked in abroad before, and then I came home, I have money, and then I had a little business and with my mom, so it was okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's also a good bonus or a plus to Jake, that I'm not a person who asks money.
Yeah, she never asked for money.
Yeah.
And had she asked for money, I would have been very suspicious.
Yeah. You will might not like me. You will may think that I'm only looking for somebody who can what's that love, who can send me
Support
money
you?
and support me. So
Yeah.
I was not that kind of girl. So I think one of the reason also why Jake also liked me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for all you ladies out there, any Filipinos watching
Don't
this,
ask for money.
don't ask for money, because I don't know about the other foreigners, but for most Americans, some may like that because they may want to feel like you're at their mercy. But I know for me, I would not like for anybody to ask me for money. And not because I'm not a
Yeah.
giving person. I will give, and give. But the minute somebody asks me with their hand out, then I become suspicious
Yeah.
of their intentions and, the role of the relationship.
Yeah, it should not be about money at all. If
Yeah.
if you want to find a good man and a true person to love you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Okay. So next
Okay.
question.
Next question. It's for you.
From Billy Bala. Jess, how do you like living in US? I think we
So we
already
know we know the differences, but now this is
Yeah.
how do you like it, like specifically?
Well, because I'm with the person that I'm in love with, I like it. Like, even if my situation is kind of different because it's more of sad place here for me. I mean, comparing to Philippines, of course, yeah, it's more sad here actually because people are private.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, and the friend.
I would rather be in the Philippines too, because people are so much more friendly and people are so much more active together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, even though I have friends who live here in US, they live far from me, like 4 hours by plane. And I have one actually friend who is very near to us, right? But she is currently pregnant right now, so I cannot visit her that often. And we go out and do something together because of her condition. So yeah, but we're okay. I'm good. So I think if girls, it's like what to expect to come here, right? So you have to expect to be very very homebody person.
Hanging out with your husband,
Yeah,
and that's
hanging
kind
the
of it.
husband.
I mean, there's a lot of American couples here, or American guys here that, they have weekly rituals. Like they'll get together with their friends on Friday or Saturday, and sometimes they'll incorporate the wife into that. But generally, that's it. There's not a lot of, like in the Philippines, you're not going to find you and your husband hanging out on the street corner talking to people like you would in the barangay back in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
It's not like that at all.
Yeah.
So for Jess, it just seems kind of sad. Like when we get in the truck and we drive around, she's like, it seems so sad here. Like nobody's out, nobody's making chica.
Like the kids are not playing outside.
Yeah.
Like you cannot see people that are happy jumping and running and making fun with each other. It's just so different. So
And some people may say that depends on where you live in the U.S., and that could be true.
yeah.
There could be pockets that are similar to the Philippines, but compared to the Philippines, no, it's not.
Yeah, but one of my friends told me to find like a group of Filipino organizations for me to be with a group.
Yeah.
But I'm still new here in America, and I'm still focusing on me and Jake as of the moment, building a family. Maybe when we have kids and, as we go on
Sure.
with our life, yeah, I like to, surround myself with Filipino community here in America.
Yeah.
But for now, it's not a problem for me to just stay in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of Filipino workmates, Filipino peers at work, and they get together pretty often. They haven't done it yet since I started this new job, but when they gather, we'll go to the gatherings with them. And
Yeah, next month, right?
yeah, next month
So-
there's actually a scheduled get together. So
Yeah, get
we're
together.
excited about that.
Yeah, we're so excited to meet Filipino workmates of Jake in the hospital. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Next question.
Okay, next question.
Okay, so this one's from Maria Bababas, I believe.
Balabas.
Oh, it's an L. Sorry,
Yeah.
Balabas. How long have you guys been together as boyfriend girlfriend before you got married? So that's a good question.
Yeah. So we've been boyfriend and girlfriend for 23 months. So almost 2 years before we get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 23 months, and then just to give you a little more insight to that, I actually waited for the 1 year anniversary of us meeting to propose to her. Now, if you've seen some of our other videos, that 1 year anniversary of meeting, we weren't technically calling each other boyfriend girlfriend the first 3 months.
Yeah.
We chatted online as friends, just getting to know each other. And then when I went to the Philippines, after chatting online for 3 months, that's when I asked her to be my girlfriend, and to
That
court
started.
her in
Yeah.
that relationship.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was 1 year after meeting that online that I actually proposed to her.
Yeah.
23 months to marriage.
So that's like almost 2 years of him waiting for me
Yeah.
for a long distance relationship. So it also proved that you waited for me
Yeah.
for that long period of time. And I can tell that he's the one that, even if we're not together, he remained faithful to me, which I can really tell. So yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Thank you for waiting for me, ha.
Of course. I would be crazy not to. You're like the lottery, diba?
Eh?
Okay. So next one. Okay, so one of the questions, it's not me for you particularly, but we get this question a lot and I can't remember who asked it last.
Yeah.
So we'll address it in the end of this Q&A. One of the questions we get a lot, people ask Jess, what do you do for work? Do you
Yeah.
plan to work? Or what are you doing?
Okay, you answered that question,
Okay.
love.
Okay, so in regards to her work, when Jess came here, I told her she could do whatever she wants to. She could work, she could go to school and get a whatever degree, add any extra schooling to, the school she already has. So whatever she wanted to do, she could do. But I also told her in that same statement that if she wanted my opinion would be that I'm okay with her staying home if she wants to stay home.
I like to stay home. I feel like I've been working almost half of my life back then. I'm so tired working, so this is my opportunity to relax and taking good care of my husband, and especially now that we're creating a family.
Yeah, so for me and for us, once we talked about it, she agreed. Our primary focus and goal right now in life is not to, work and make as much money as we can.
Yeah.
It is to have a family one day. And so,
And more time to each other.
yeah, and so one of the things I expressed to Jess is that my wishes would be that one of us be home full time to raise our family.
Yeah.
And she agreed, and she would like the same. Lucky enough and blessed enough that with my job, that we're both satisfied with my income, and neither one of us feel the need to require two incomes in our household.
Yeah.
Yeah?
True. And also, I would like to say that people doesn't know that my dream is actually to become a good housewife. Personally, that is one of my dreams. Like to take good care of the husband and the kids, and give more time to be with them.
Yeah.
So that's what is actually my dream and my goal in my life. So women's are different. They some girls like to work to have money, to earn money. For me, I'm done with that. I did already that one in my younger days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so old now.
I'm so old.
You're like almost out of the calendar.
I feel like I'm really old now. Like seriously, I feel like I'm tired, not so much active.
Yeah. But with all that said, guys, she has full access to the checking account. She can spend money when and how she wants, right?
But
When you want something,
I'm not a big spender. I
She's
like
not.
to save money for for our plans in the future, and I like for us to have business.
yeah.
So yeah, maybe
So
once.
it's not a situation where, she's not working and she can't spend money or she doesn't have her
Yeah.
own money. She has full range of the whole checking and savings account just like I do. Like there's
Yeah.
no limit for her. I mean, and luckily for me, she doesn't want to spend money. She's not one of the ones that needs an MK purse or needs this designer this or this designer that. She has no desire for that kind of stuff.
It's
So
fun.
I'm lucky.
It's funny because my husband is more of a spender than me, because he likes to spend a lot for me, like good brands of clothes, shoes, bags, perfume, Michael Kors, etc., Chanel, everything like that. But me, I'm like, no. I'm like, I already experience those things when I'm single, you know, like I work and I have my own money and I can buy all these things and stuff, and I'm already done with it, you know. And this time I'm focusing on saving money and not into like spending money for such things. And I'm not working or going outside most of the time, so what am I gonna do with those things, right? Just important things only. I feel like I'm lucky because my husband is not thrifty. If you know that thrifty, it's kuripot. It's not kuripot. Like whatever, you know, I like to eat, what I like to, like all my needs that, you know, he give everything for me, you know. But I didn't ask too much too, right?
No, she doesn't ask for much.
Yeah, but he's the one who's
I have to force things
giving,
on her.
He's always giving the too much for me. Like, I want to give you like laptop. Do you need laptop? Why do I need laptop? I have my phone. He even bought me iPad. I was like, why do you need to buy me an iPad?
She even tells me to turn her cellular service off because no need no longer to pay for 2 phones.
Yeah, right.
She's very thrifty.
I'm not thrifty, love. I'm just practical. Like, why you need things like this when you don't even use? Like for now, my iPad is just sitting right there, and like I don't even touch it. So what's the use? So I'm not being thrifty. I like to have things also in myself, but you know, the things only that are needed the most, and the things that I usually and more often using it. You know, not like just to be there and just like say hi. You're there, okay.
It's wasteful, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
what you
don't
feel.
like that. Yeah.
Is that it?
I mean, it's just me. I mean, some girls, you know, like
Yeah, some
more-
girls like a lot of things, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think
It's just
more of the girls that are like that when they're young. They like to experience things.
no.
like a lot of
There's
things.
women that are in mature years that want everything.
Really?
I'm sure some guys will comment and say you're a blessing, and they've had women that want so much.
I mean, I like also to have something in myself, like what I said, but I don't like to be like too much. Like
Yeah.
it's like even if I have already this, I want more. You know, I'm okay with one. You know, an expensive one, I'm okay with one, not 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Like shoes, I always tell her, come on, let's go buy you some more wedges or sandals or heels or whatever. She says, no need no longer, I already have one pair.
No,
Which
I
I
have
tell
like-
you, you need multiple colors. No.
I have like 3 already wedges, and he wants to add more, like 5 of them. I was like, what? But of course, back when I was in Dubai, I was working, so you know, I bought some of my stuff, and I also bring them here in US. So I still have a lot of, I can say that that's a lot already of shoes that I have. So there's no need to add more of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I think we talk a lot.
Yeah, I think we did make too much chica chica. So we wanted to ask one thing. We're going to drop this here for you guys, and you let us know below in the comment section what you think. We're thinking about now that, I was about to say Facebook, now that YouTube has a live option, we're considering going live once a week, maybe either once a week or once every 2 weeks, and doing a live Q&A.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try to position it around a time in the Philippines, because I would say probably 70% of our viewers are from the Philippines.
Yeah.
10% are from other places like Malaysia and other places in maybe in Europe. And then about 20% are American viewers. We're thinking about doing that live Q&A. Tell us what you think about that. Would you be down for that, or would you guys rather a live Q&A so you can interact with us?
Like 6 in the evening there, or 7, or
Yeah, maybe 6 p.m. in the Philippines or something. So let us know what you guys think, what your thoughts are on that.
yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching.
Hit the like button. And there's a subscribe button right here, bottom right hand corner. Don't be shy.
Okay, we will do our whisper challenge. Maybe tonight we'll do it when we come
Okay,
home.
okay.
Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll try to upload this video. We'll see you again next time, guys. Thank you, and God bless you all. Mwah! Bye!